Alright, here we are, live on the YouTubes. How we doing, everyone? At least I hope we're live. I have no clue. I don't know if we're live because nothing is working. Why can things just break from one stream to another without me changing anything? I've not updated anything, I've not reinstalled anything, but everything is broken. So there's no on-screen chat today. Because it's not working. It just doesn't work. It has just decided to stop. So, yay. Also, there's still a little tip thing on screen. I need to disable that because, well, it will probably work. But, yeah, we don't want it there if we're not gonna have an on-screen thing anyway. Let's see. Stream elements. Let me disable that real quick. And then we can get started. Hi, everyone. How we doing? How we doing? I'm going to the cinema. Well, that's nice, Mez. That's nice. Also, Twitch, I cannot see your Twitch chat right now. I'm gonna try to fix that as well. Literally everything is just not working. I have not updated OBS. I have not updated StreamBot. I have updated nothing. Everything is broken. My whole streaming setup is broken. Nothing works. Why? Oh, man, this is an amazing start. Okay, we first gotta, let's see. We first have to disable the on-screen tipping thing. Let's see. That is probably this one and then this one. There we go. Okay, that one is gone. Great. I don't know if on-screen notifications will work. Maybe it will. I have no clue. Maybe on-screen notifications work. If you donate, like the alerts, they could work. They could also not work. I literally have no clue. Everything is just not working anymore. So I'm using a piece of software called StreamBot for my on-screen overlay. It has decided to not work. Let's see. I'm gonna pop out a YouTube chat so I can at least see what you guys are saying. And then I need to pop out the Twitch chat. Can you enable TP? No, I cannot. Let's see. Twitch chat, pop out. Okay. Then I have both chats here, and I can see at least see what you guys are typing. Hello. Okay, I can see it. What's up? YouTube is freezing. That sucks. Okay, yo, we're here. It's spam freezing. What do you mean? Is the stream like freezing? Oh, that works. That works. That's good stuff. Konai, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Skibbity, yes. Yes. Why not? Why not Skibbity? Okay, are we good? Are we live? I have no clue. Starting this stream gave me such a headache. Like, everything I tried is just not working whatsoever. Can I buy your Minecraft account for $5? No. No, it's not for sale. I apologize. I apologize. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Are we? Does everything work for you guys? Please let me know, because I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, why can software just decide to have a bad day? Why do we allow that? Why do we allow a program that doesn't change to have a bad day and be like, nah, I'm not feeling like it. My mood is down. I will not boot up. That is insane. Oh, okay. Let me check. Okay. Oh, it just doesn't connect to YouTube as well. Oh, that's just great. You're the best. I'm not. I'm struggling getting my stream to work properly. Okay, now the whole thing is not connected to my What has StreamBot done? What have they done with their own piece of software? I don't get it. Okay, can you guys type something in chat on both YouTube and Twitch? I think I have a combined chat now, at least for myself. I will still not have it on screen, but I will at least see... Okay, it does work for me. Great. It does work for me. It doesn't work for you guys. I have a combined chat now on my side, but you will not see it. You will not see it on screen because it just doesn't work. Oh man, stressful start. Hi everyone, how we doing? How you all doing today? How you all doing today? Welcome, welcome. F3 please? What do you mean? Why? I'm literally in spawn. I'm in spawn of the server. There's nothing to F3. Like, as soon as you join, you will be here. Don't worry. Oh, headache. Okay, no, it's working. So, well, at least it's working partly. Not really, but we are sort of live. Let me quickly check. Does it work? Look, this is the problem. You can see in the bottom right, it will just say loading. It just keeps loading. It just doesn't work. I've reset the whole connection. Doesn't work whatsoever. It just doesn't. So, no on-screen chat today. I will try to fix that after the stream. And hopefully, I'll be able to have it again next stream. But I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even know what the problem is. So, that's always fun. Those are the most fun problems. The ones that you don't even know what is causing them. Anyway... Welcome everyone to Kevin SMP. In case you've not watched my channel for the past 2 months, or well, in case you joined my channel for the past 2 months, you probably don't know what Kevin SMP is. Kevin SMP is actually a Minecraft server which I own, and it is very, very, very dead. So, about 2 months ago, I started a brand new Minecraft server called Kevin SMP. The whole goal of Kevin SMP was very simple. We just wanted a Minecraft server to play on. That's it. We simply wanted a Minecraft server to play on, to have fun on, to just, be on. Because I've not had a Minecraft server for a long time, mind you. I had SoraCraft back in the day, but that has been a few months ago. Wait, I'm gonna. Let me very quickly check if I can log in. Why is everything broken? Oh, nothing which I try works. What is going on today? It is like my whole PC has kind of reset itself and everything which used to work before just doesn't work anymore. Oh my, okay, so now I have to fix this issue because I can't get into my own panel of my own server. I just love this. This is so fun. Okay, there we go. Trying to get on. Okay. And then... And then that just doesn't work either. Okay, no. Okay, we're on to something. Yes, okay. I can't even set myself to creative in my own server. Okay, I cannot set myself to creative. Ah! I'm literally going insane. So, anyway, what I wanted to say is this server, we have created about 2 months ago. The whole goal of this server was to just have a Minecraft server we could like play in and have fun in. But this server, I'm just gonna go straight to the point. It has failed miserably. This server is the biggest disappointment of the past year here on the Castasora channel. Let's face it. It was just not a success at all. So I started this server 2 months ago with the goal to just have a place to play on, to just have fun and kind of have a Minecraft server again to enjoy. You know, that was the goal. That is not what happened whatsoever. We did 3 live streams here on this server. And aside from those, like 3 streams, maybe we did 4. I'm not 100% sure. I think we did only 3. This server started with so much drama. And the server started with so much hectic and controversy that it kind of ruined the whole thing. So basically what happened, in case you missed it, I'm not gonna explain all of it, but I essentially promised that this server would be a close to vanilla Anarchy style server. Now, in case you are familiar with the Anarchy game mode, it basically means Anarchy, you're able to do whatever you want. You can just, you know, you can literally do whatever. You can hack, you can cheat, you can destroy everything in the server, basically. Everything you can just destroy. Yeah, that is basically Anarchy. And I said, hey, this is gonna be a close to Anarchy server. That is the goal, at least, to have a close to Anarchy server. And yeah, that is what I promised. That is what I promised. That is not what it became. That is not at all what it became. In no time, we were already discussing about some of the most basic concepts of this server potentially just not being Anarchy. So the whole server concept is basically, I would love to fly around, but I can literally not give myself OP on my own server. I don't even know what's up. This server is so broken. It is so immensely broken. The whole concept of the server was that we had one spawn, okay? That is the center. That is what this is all about. And there's like a spawn point. Everything here inside of the spawn is protected, so you're not able to destroy any blocks here. I probably can, or maybe not. Oh, I can. Okay, I can destroy blocks. I can't set myself to game mode creative. Maybe you have to force game mode on. I don't know. You can see it on my screen. If I set myself to game mode creative, I will go to creative for like 1 second. Look at my hotbar. I go to creative for 1 second and then it just sets me back. It just sets me back. I don't know. I literally don't know. But that is this server became so controversial so quickly. The whole goal was literally just to have a fun place to play Minecraft Survival on again. We wanted to make it close to Anarchy. That was like the main goal, making it so that, you know, players could just... basically, we would have one protected spawn, which is where we are currently in. This is the spawn area. Inside of the spawn area, you could rent plots. And the plots that you've rented, you would be able to just build there. You would be the only one who could actually build there. And outside of that, so outside of the actual spawn, we have multiple floors, by the way. I will show you them in a little bit. We have multiple floors. And on all of these floors, you can simply purchase one of these plots, or you can like rent them, and then you can just build something on there. Doesn't matter what it is, just anything you can just build on there. Please turn off game music. I agree. Bloop. There we go. I think yeah, okay, that's off already. So that is basically what the whole concept was. And then outside of the spawn, you could just PvP each other. You could kill each other. You could, you know, just anything that an Anarchy server allows. That was the goal. But in literally like one stream, this whole server was already controversial. So people started discussing about different aspects of the server not being true Anarchy. For example, the fact that we did not allow for hacking and cheating. You know, we did not allow that. We said no hacking and cheating, which is why it is semi-Anarchy. But then everyone started to redefine what semi-Anarchy actually means. And it just got, this server got so much drama around it. And for me, it just ruined all the fun for playing on it. Like, I lost all interest in this server in like 3 streams, which is sad. Because this whole server was meant to be like the next server we're actually gonna play on and stream on a lot, you know, and to just have fun on together. It did not become that whatsoever. Anarchy is not like a good game mode for your channel. Not gonna lie, your channel's about plugins and you're trying to make it as vanilla as possible. That is not the problem, Buck. That is not really the problem here. The problem is more that everyone, like, my whole sense of... So, first of all, this server did not have to be something which would interest my plugin audience. It would just be a pure vanilla Minecraft server where we could play on and just have some fun on, play some survival on, hang around on. That was the whole goal. But what it quickly became was just a very controversial server where over every single small aspect, we just argued. So, for example, we decided to remove mending from this server. That's one of the first things we did. We removed mending because mending is a very overpowered enchantment inside of Minecraft. What mending basically does is it makes it so that every single time, like, you make a tool and then you kill mobs or you gain XP another way, and then your tools will regenerate. I think most of you guys know that is how it works. Now, we made the currency on this server diamonds, which means that you can buy stuff. For example, all of these plots, you can buy them for diamonds, right? You spend diamonds, you get a plot, and then you can do whatever you want on that plot. That is the currency. The problem is, if we enabled mending, if we let people just have mending, then in no time, diamonds would be worth... diamonds would basically lose a lot of their value. And you might wonder, how would diamonds lose their value? Well, if you have mending, then you can just make gear, right? You can just make armor, and you can make tools. You can give it all mending, and then in no time you don't have to remake your items again. You don't have to remake your armor. You don't have to remake your things because they never break. They will never break. Also, I can see that you are hacking just from the... I can see you guys hacking from the thing. Oh man, this server is such a chaotic mess. So, yeah, it is diamonds that was the currency of this server. And the whole goal basically was to remove mending so that diamonds would keep their value, would remain valuable on the server. That was the whole goal. Unfortunately, though, that was a very controversial thing we did. Like, removing the mending from the server was something which a lot of you guys did not enjoy. Because you said, hey, Kasa, you promised a close to vanilla experience, and now you're removing mending. And yes, we did it just to kind of keep the economy afloat. Because if we would allow mending, then the economy would die down very quickly. So, you know, that is something we discussed a lot about, and I don't even know what we eventually decided to do. All I know is that this server was filled miserably. Why can't you hack? Because hacks are not allowed on the server. That is why you cannot hack, because hacking is not allowed. Because we initially made an anarchy server, or well, like a semi-anarchy server. But it just... it felt hard. This server felt hard. Yeah. It's not gonna be around for much longer. It is not gonna be around for much longer. I think that we are gonna shut down this server. I think that this is just an incredibly big, failed project. And I think we need to do something different. This server space, which we have here, could better be used for other actually fun projects. This is a massively failed project. And let me first... okay, so there are a couple reasons why. There's a couple reasons why I think we could better shut down this server. The first thing, which might be the most important, is the fact that the server is dead. I see people spam in chat now that I should not shut down the server. You guys have not been active. The people who are now screaming to not shut it down don't play on here. There are only a couple people, let's say around 5 to 10 people that once in a while play on this server. Most people do not actively play on this server. It is a very, very dead server, and the only time people are really on here is when I stream. And yeah, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense that, you know, when the guy who made the server is on the server, that people will join the server and play on the server. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. But the problem is just that a streamer server, as I'm gonna call it, doesn't really make for a good public server. Right? If the only reason this server has any players is when I'm on, I would have to be on 24/7 for the server to get like a remote player base. We usually have 1 or 2 people on this server, and most of the time just no one at all. And it is sad. It is just sad. It is just sad. The server is very, very inactive. But that is not the biggest reason. The biggest reason I'm shutting it down is because I feel like the whole concept is just no fun. The whole concept of the server, the idea was great, but the execution was so poor. We basically built this server in, I would like to say, 3 days. Not even 3 full days, like about 3 evenings. Maybe 6 to 8 hours in total we spent making this server, and then we launched it. So we only spent very, very little time on actually developing the server. That was our first big mistake, right? We didn't highly develop it. We didn't take every single like scenario into consideration. We just wanted a server. We wanted the server quickly. And then we said, you know what? Let's just release it next week. So we spent a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday, I believe, making the server. Maybe Monday for a little bit. And then we basically just released it. Why can I? Okay, I can ban. It just requires a very big command. Yeah, no. So the main thing which happened is we made this server in 3 days. I was involved in initial development, but anything which happened after launch day, I was not really involved in anymore. I let a bunch of different people, moderators and admins, I let them just do whatever they wanted with the server. And it made it so that basically everyone on the team that was kind of working on the server had a different opinion of what should happen with the server, had a different opinion on what the server should be, and added different features that were also very controversial. So, an example is, for example, the basement. We have the basement right here, which is a very fun game mode on its own. Let me see where I can find it. It is based on Alien Host Dungeons, which is made by Deadly, my hosting provider and channel partner. I don't know where it is currently. It is somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, so this is the basement game mode. Basement, very fun game mode on its own. It is like a dungeon game mode where you just, basically dungeon crawler. You crawl through dungeons, you defeat enemies, you get gear, you get better, and that's it. On its own, really fun. Problem though, is that it is not anarchy or vanilla at all. Like, it is not, it's just not, it's a custom game mode. It's not vanilla Minecraft. It is a custom game mode. And therefore, it sparked a lot of controversy. Some people really liked it, because if you've played it, you might have seen that it is really fun. But at the same time, it's very different from vanilla. It is not vanilla anymore. And that is something which a lot of people wanted. They wanted a pure vanilla Minecraft server, where they could just play on, and then you would, have anarchy, so you could cheat and things like that. That is just not what the server became. That is just not what happened at all. That is just not at all what happened. It became a giant mess, and with every single feature that we added, or every single thing that we changed, from not allowing hacking, to having mending not fully available on the server, to adding this basement, no matter what we did, there was just more and more controversy every single week. Or every single week. The whole development kept on going for a few weeks, and after that the server basically just died down. I kinda lost all my interest for streaming on this server, like completely. It wasn't fun anymore, because every single stream was just full of complaints. Every single stream, like during every single stream and also after every single stream, there were just complaints. There was just controversy going around. I was DM'd by people that they really wanted to see change in the server, that they didn't really enjoy the server the way it was. And it basically made it so that I got like 3 or 4 different DMs on a single day of just people wanting something different with the server. I have received emails of people being disappointed. I've received paragraphs in DMs of people wanting something different. Like, it was just a failed project. And instead of what we did, and instead of us just kind of following our own beliefs, you could say, instead of us just doing whatever we wanted to do, we tried to please everyone, and that was a horrible mistake. That was a horrible mistake. We should not have done that. We tried to make a server that everyone would enjoy, and I now realize that that is just an awful thing to do. Because, you know, in lots of cases, it is not possible to make a server that everyone enjoys. Let me help out with a new server. Lol, I'm managing a dev of 100. No, stop. No. No, I would love to have a server again at some point, but I'm not gonna quickly just collaborate with someone and make a new server and release it. That is I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. We should not do that. We should not do that. Before we're gonna make a new server, we should really take everything into consideration before we release a server anew. Yeah, the biggest thing I've learned here is that we should just not rush things. We should not rush things, and that is the biggest mistake we've made here. We rushed it. We didn't think about everything. We started. I said that the server was gonna be a close to anarchy experience, which it was just not. And yeah, that was a big mistake. That was a very big mistake. I said that that the server was anarchy, and I should just not have done that. I should, because it wasn't. It wasn't. It was more of an SMP than an anarchy server, even though I wanted it to be an anarchy server. What are you saying, Crimson? First step to kill the server, say you will release something, for example, ends, and don't release it. Step 2, blame developers. I'm not blaming developers. You got it completely wrong. I am not blaming anyone but myself. This whole thing literally came down to mismanagement on my part. What I did is I promised that I would make a server within like a week time. We did, and we released it, but it was just unfinished because everything had to be done so immensely quickly. After that, what I did is I did not take on a manager role. So I myself, I did not take on the role to actually manage the server properly. And that is so important. It is so important to actually manage the server. Because if you don't, people will just start doing their own thing. And kind of ruins the server, which is kind of what I mentioned already. We had like 3 or 4 different people on the server who were like working on it and could add plugins and things like that. And every single one of them basically had a different idea in mind of what they wanted the server to be and what they wanted the server to become. And then we had a whole bunch of different members who were all DMing me, who also all wanted something different. And instead of us just thinking about what we wanted the server to be, and working on that, we just kind of tried to please everyone and turn the server into something which everyone would enjoy, which is just not possible if you don't even know what you want the server to be. So the problem is not that those devs added the features to the server. That is not at all the problem. The problem is that I mismanaged the server. I take all responsibility. I mismanaged the server. We didn't even have proper channels to communicate with each other about what we want to add to this server at all. Like, we were not even discussing what we wanted to add to this server. And that is the reason why we all just kind of started doing our own thing. And you know that something is wrong when one developer adds something to the server, and 1 second later, and another developer is very confused about that thing randomly being there. You know something is wrong when that is the case. Right? You have 2 developers, 2 admins working on a single server, and one developer is very confused about a feature being added to a server that he did not know anything about. Then you know you've reached like the lowest point when it comes to like management and just discussing in general about a server. Then you've just lost it. That's a low. Yeah, right? Like, if one admin, 2 admins, or well, we had like 4 different people or 5 different people working on the server. If somebody adds a big feature and the others don't even know about that thing happening, that's a problem. And that is nobody's fault but mine. So for anyone that's saying like, oh, Kasa, you're blaming it on the mods. No, I'm fully taking responsibility myself. I'm fully blaming it on myself. I completely mismanaged this server, and eventually I just didn't know what to do anymore. Like, the server was not fun, it was not active, it was a giant mess, it was filled with controversy, and I just didn't feel like streaming on here anymore. Which, can you blame me, really? Maybe you can. Maybe you can blame me. Well, you can blame me for the server, like, just going wrong and and dying. You can definitely blame me for that. But you know, if there's a server which is just filled with controversy and you don't really feel like playing on that, is that so weird? I don't know. I don't feel like it is. I didn't feel like playing on here, so I quit. I quit streaming on here altogether. It seems like we have 18 people online again now, so that's great. But yeah, you know, don't take it so hard. I'm not taking it hard, but I'm disappointed in just how it all turned out. I'm disappointed in what this server became, and I'm especially disappointed because I just wanted it to be a nice and fun place to play on together. And I thought, you know what, we can just start a survival world, protect the spawn, and then have a good time. Right? We can just do that, right? We can just do that. But it's not that easy. Especially if you want to make a public Minecraft server that, you know, all of you guys can join. There has to be some level of... Well, at least there has to be like a blueprint. There has to be an idea of what you want the server to be and what you want the server to become. And you need to discuss with the team what you're gonna add and what you're gonna make. And yeah, this server just was not that. It just wasn't that at all. And even though a lot has been done on the server, and that's actually what we're gonna do during this live stream, we're gonna go around the server, we're gonna check around, and we're gonna see what the server is all about. Wait, I'm not even an owner. I didn't even have a rank on my own server anymore. Oh yeah, but that might be why. Can I OP myself? Can I now? Now I can set myself to creative. That is why I couldn't. Okay. Oh, oh man. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Okay, well, so that is basically the whole situation with Kevin SMP. The server was mismanaged by nobody else than just myself. And I don't feel like having this server around anymore. Not because it has failed to its core. I know there's still people who have actively played on the server and who've been having a good time. And that is amazing. But at the same time, I feel like we could have a server on this hardware, like the hardware that we're currently running this on, which can support like 70 people. We can also use this server for something else. Something which is actually fun, something which is actually successful, and something which you guys will actually all enjoy, even when I'm not there. Like, we can turn this into something better. We absolutely can. And, yeah, that is what I want to do. Now, I'm not gonna say that that the server's gonna be out next week, you know, and I'm not gonna tell you that that we're gonna make a new server very, very quickly. Actually, I'm not gonna announce anything for now. I'm not gonna announce a single thing because I don't want to disappoint anyone. But yeah, I want to make something new here. I want to make something new, something better, something that everyone will actually enjoy, and it is not such a disappointment. Like many people experience this server. Maybe some of you currently online, maybe you really enjoyed this server. Maybe you had a really good time on Kevin SMP. And if that is the case, that is awesome. And I'm so glad that you at least have fun on the server. But 90% of the people, maybe 95, did not have fun here whatsoever. They were met by disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, and then they kind of just decided to leave it. So I will be closing the server soon. I think that is the only right thing to do, and hopefully I can we can have something else here in place quickly. That the server that you guys will actually like and enjoy, and yeah, that is I think the best practice. Now, I'm not gonna close the server yet. I'm gonna keep it open for a couple more days. If you guys still want to join here on this server, and just, like, you know, kind of look around and have a fun time while the server lasts, you can. The IP is mc.kevinsmp.com. Let me quickly type it out so you can mc.kevinsmp.com. I think that's the one, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me pin it real quick. There we go. And let me also pin it on twitch.tv/KaisaiLive. There we go. So if you still want to join the server, you can. I don't know about map downloads and stuff like that. I heard people, or I saw some of you guys say that in chat, like, oh, Kasai, is there going to be a map download at least? I don't know. It all depends on how big this server will be. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a public Minecraft server before, but sometimes these servers can have a world with like 30 or 40 gigabytes of RAM, which is not really distributable online. I don't know if distributable is a word. It's not really, you're not really able to distribute a 40 gigabyte world that easily. So it depends on the world size. It depends on the actual size of the folder if we're gonna distribute it. You can delete unused chunks with tools. I know you can, but still, like, we have had a lot of players, a lot of individual players on this server during the duration of the actual server, during the 2 months it has been open. I don't know if it is gonna be possible to distribute it, but I will have a look. I will have a look and I will see what I can do. Maybe there is a way to distribute it, and then I can. But yeah, other than that, this is probably gonna be the last or the second to last stream here on the Kevin SMP before I'm actually gonna shut it down. Now, I still think that we should defeat the Ender Dragon. The end is still not open on this server. I think that is something we might just have to do in the last episode of Kevin SMP. And this episode, I just want to go around the server a bit to see what has been made and what has been built. Because actually a lot of stuff happened here. You should not just... Why are you just... Bye. Why are you just advertising in chat, mate? This server shutting down doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want on here. It doesn't mean you can just... you can just advertise and whatever. So, yeah. It's close to the end. The server is closing down soon. I think the last episode, which is gonna be a future stream, maybe tomorrow or like early next week. I think we can just do an Ender Dragon fight to kind of wrap it up. And yeah, this is just an SMP for Kasai Rot. What? That is what I like to call it. Many irregular but amazing things done by Kasai lol in reference to brain rot. I don't really know what you mean, but most of the things on this server are not made by me. The vast majority of things here I have not added. I helped with like the base of the server, but the vast majority of other things, including like the dungeon section, which is over here, I did not add that at all. That was added by my hosting provider, Deadly, who is the owner of Alien Host, where this server is hosted. He added that whole system, and many of the other things here on spawn were added by either him or random chat, and we had some help from some other mods as well. But yeah, the vast majority of things were not added by me personally. So I don't know if it is Kasai Rot. Sorry about it, I forgot to add the part, like, mostly it's just Kasai Rot. I guess. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Neo, overall I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing, by the way? How are you guys doing? How is your day going? I hope you guys are doing well. So, yeah, I don't think the server was very successful. Personally, I don't even know if having a public server is something which I enjoy that much. Once in a while, I just get a moment in time where I really feel like having a public server again. I really feel like, you know, just having and owning a public server and playing some survival with you guys. But at the same time, you know, I really like doing events. That is something which I've done many times here on the channel. But things like PvP tournaments and even some hardcore tournaments, you know, those are the types of things which I really enjoy. I like those more than having a public Minecraft server. And I might even, at least for the foreseeable future, not boot another public Minecraft server. I might just use this server to do events and things like that. Because having a public server is like a whole different can of worms than doing an event. An event is just a very fun server for a few hours so that everyone can like kind of enjoy it. And after that, the server can just be disposed of. It's not really mandatory to be there anymore. It is just a short and high quality content, and then it just ends. While this server is just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if a public server is even something I want for the channel, just because I personally don't have that much time to work on a public server. That's mostly the reason why. I love making public servers. I just don't really have that much time to actually work on a public server. Because, you know, I'm also doing this YouTube thing, and I'm just making videos and doing live streams often, or at least I try to do that often. And because of that, I just don't have that much time to also full-time work on a server. So if I would want a public server, then I basically have to give out all of the, you know, development to someone else who does have time to manage all of that. And if that is not handled properly, and if that is not managed properly, then yeah, then this is what happens, I guess. So we will see. We will see what the future will bring. All I know is that this server is not going to be around for much longer, and we're going to have a look around this server just to see what has happened here. Because yeah, I've not been on here for 2 months. I've not been on this server at all for 2 months. So I want to have a look around today just to see what has happened while I've been away, basically. Did we know what happened to Kevin though? I mean, yes. Yes, in the live stream Kevin was killed. He was kind of revived, but I don't think we still have a Kevin here around this server. We do have his statue though. I still absolutely love it. I forgot who made this one. I think it was Deck. I think Deck built it. I'm not 100% sure though, but it's such a cute build. I love it so much. It is so funny. Hey Kasai, can you check out my plugin? If you leave a suggestion on my Discord, I probably can. You're Dutch, right? Yes, I am. Bring Kevin back. I could spawn in a Kevin. At least I think I can. I think I can, unless there are perms that keep me from spawning a Kevin. No, we can definitely spawn a Kevin. Hello, Kevin. How you doing? We need a name tag. Anvil. Anvil. And we need a name tag. Okay. Kevin, you will be reborn. Kevin. There we go. It's you. You're the real one. Oh, look at him. How to get a review your plugin? There is no way to 100% get your plugin reviewed on this channel. Something you can do is just suggest it on my Discord. If you go to my Discord server and there you make a new post in the suggestions channel, then you have a chance of it potentially being featured. But even that is not a guarantee, because I just go over the channel when I feel like I need a new video ID, and I will just go through there, and if there is something which really pops out, then that is what I will make a video on. But yeah, that's your best bet, I would say. That is your best bet. So yeah, it is sad to see Kevin SMP go, but in reality, it is just kind of a failed server, and we need to move on from it. I think it would be better to not even have a permanent server, at least for the time being. I think it would be better to just do events from now on, and maybe at some point we can do another server, an actual public one. But I would first need a team that can actually help me with that. And we still have a public server in the makings. And maybe that server is gonna be the one that will actually, you know, be the next public server here of the channel. But currently, I think that events is something we should fully focus on. It has been a long time since we've done events as well. Like, it has been a really, really long time since we've done, an actual PvP tournament, like a normal PvP tournament, or a hardcore event, or a something, like just events that you guys can participate in, something which you guys can actively, you know, do while watching the stream. Those streams are always so much fun. They always are so much fun, and I think we should try to do that more, instead of just starting a public server for the sake of starting a public server, and it then just, you know, kinda dying down. Let's see, cause I make the basement server. It will be a dev run type of server with a lot of checkpoints and some game modes. That indeed kinda sounds like what we did during the 100k stream. And that is something we can totally do. Codeline is the one who made that, so we can totally do more of that. That is something. Hi, okay, there we go. Love from India. Yo, Immortal. Love back from the Netherlands. Hope you're doing great, man. Hope you're doing great. Maybe I've seen with IRL problems. I've been busy lately. No worries, Anime King. Hope you're doing great, man. And hope things get better for you. Whatever may be going on in your life. Do you think the end you'll be able to give like a link to the world? That'll be interesting. I want to give a link. So I talked about this like a couple minutes ago. I would love to distribute this world. I don't know how big the world file is gonna be though. I can check right now how big the world file is currently. But it is probably gonna be really hard to distribute. Let's see. Okay, so currently the world is 16 gigabytes. We have a 16... Oh, wait, maybe not. Let's see. 16.5 gigabytes. Okay, so the world is kind of big. Now, maybe it is possible for us to kind of cut out all of the unused chunks. And if it is a reasonable size, then I will distribute it. I will distribute it probably on my Patreon. It is not going to be for paid members only, but Patreon is just a nice way to distribute it because there's a pretty big file limit, I think. So that is most likely where I'm going to do it. But even if you're a free member, you will be able to just get it. But that is not a guarantee. That is I'm going to try to do that. It is a I will try. But it really depends on how big the world, how small we can shrink the world, basically. But we will see. Also, quick question code line. When I mentioned you did the background highlight appear. Background highlight? What's he talking about? I have no clue. I can help with the public server if you want, because maybe at some point, but I'm not gonna gather a team for a public server yet. I do appreciate it, Bexy. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna gather a team for a public server yet, because I simply don't feel like doing that right now. But maybe at some point I will. I appreciate the offer, but currently I just feel like we should kind of wind down this server and then think about what we're gonna do next after that. First, fill everything up with events and other temporary servers, like for example, which we did a while back. We actually played on a temporary Minecraft server I made specially for a live stream, and there we just gave some people OP, and we just had a really fun time just doing the most random stuff ever. And that was very fun. That was very, very fun to do. So, you know, stuff like that. I think that is really what we want to try to focus on more. Things like that. Just temporary servers that are there for like 1 or 2 streams. Well, they pay money for OP. I mean, yes, they did pay money for OP. You guys bought OP. But those live streams, you guys seem to really enjoy. At least I'm still, to this day, hearing from you guys that you enjoyed that particular live stream, which is kind of crazy. Because it was the most random stream ever. People sold OP without your permission. Yes, they did all sell it without my permission. It always happens. It always happens. No, but like for this channel, I know like as a Minecraft YouTuber, it is fun to have a Minecraft server. But at the same time, if you are so, I don't know, if you're spending so much time making videos and doing live streams and just working on content, you don't really have time to work on a public server as well. So you would need a team and manage a team that can do that, and that is something which I might want to do again at some point, but this was just a rushed project which miserably failed, and I feel like we should put something else here. That's the story. That's the story summarized. So, let's go around the server for a bit and let's just see. let's just see what you guys have done on this server for, let's say, like the past couple... Yeah, the past couple months. Past 2 months. I've not played on here at all. Some of you guys have played here. So let's just have a look around. Kevin's mom just killed me. Help, Kasai, help. What do you mean? Oh, you actually got killed by the polar bear? Oh, man. Kasai, what's the IP? You can, it should be pinned in the live chat, but it is mc.kevinsmp.com. But it should be pinned in the live chat. It should be there. Kasai, do you wanna do basement with me or another viewers? Maybe the last live stream we could do basement. This stream I just want to go around for a bit and just check everything out. And I don't know if Deadly will eventually launch like a basement server, because basement is not my concept to sell. I did not make the basement or dungeon plugin. Deadly did. He's the one who owns it, and if he wants to make a dungeon server, then he can do that. That is, like, it's not really in my power to do that whatsoever. He just added it to this server for people to enjoy. Deadly made me addicted to basement. It is very fun. It is very, very fun. So the SMP will shut down soon. Yes, it will. It will shut down soon. Bye, Planeful. See you later. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that is that's the story of today. That's the story of today. It is sad to see, but it is necessary, and I think we can do something more fun. Me and a few mods of mine. Is stream ending? I just came in. No, we're not ending. A few mods of mine, we were talking about potentially starting a modded Minecraft server. See you in the next Silksong stream. See you later, Planeful. If it ever happens, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I've just been so busy making a video that is quite long, and I hope to have it done by tonight, so then it will be online tomorrow, and then I finally have time to stream again. But yeah. Coming soon. Coming soon. Thank you, Planeful, for sticking around. There's actually a dungeon plugin server for testing. Oh, I know about the test server, yeah. I know about the test server, but it's not like a fully public server. Not like this one, for example. Long videos are peak. Yeah, new videos coming soon, by the way. I do want to say sorry about that real quick. I've not been very active when it comes to videos. I've been working... I'm just gonna spoil it. I've been working on the last episode of the launcher test. I said I was gonna end the series. We covered 12 launchers, and now I wanted to do one big last episode where I would tier list all of the launchers we've tested. So I would just place all of the launchers we've tested during the series in a big tier list. That is something I'm currently working on. I'm currently editing that video. The video is gonna be almost an hour long. So it is gonna be a long video. It is gonna be a long video. And I'm currently still editing it. When will it come out? I hope to release it tomorrow. But I still have more editing to do. So this is not gonna be a very long stream either. This is just gonna be a short one. And then I hope to... work on the video tonight. And then hopefully I can release the video tomorrow. That's kind of the goal. That is kind of the goal. I got addicted to basement on Kasai's server. You got addicted to the basement? Oh man. Well, in that case, we should... Deadly should definitely make a server. A dungeon server. Where you can just go and play on. It is a very fun game mode. It really is. It really, really is. Also, there has been... I just went through the spawn. Because my home is actually all the way down here. Let's quickly go there. No. Is this my... Yeah, I think this is my floor. Yeah, here it is. Oh, what is this? Starting the 24th of August, all players have max 24 hours to to all domestic mobs from spawn, or else they will be unalived. Oh, this is what I mean. I don't think I've seen this notification. This was placed here 2 months ago. It is currently it's currently October 23. This is like exactly 2 months later. This is why I'm noticing it now. That is crazy. That is crazy. What is going on here in my home? Oh yeah, this abomination I built. That happened. That happened. Should I remove Lakas? Come in, come in. You can come in. There you go. You can have a look around in my beautiful home. I got a little bed here. We got some items, lots of totems actually, which I'm pretty sure I did not gather these myself, all of these totems. I think I got them from Meg. Yeah, I think Meg. You need to get an editor. I do need to get an editor. The problem is editors cost money, and it's not like my YouTube channel is making so much money that I could easily afford an editor. Like, usually per video, you would ask like 80 to 90 bucks per video from like an editor. But most of my videos do not make that amount of money. So, like the vast majority of my videos don't. So it would not really be, my channel would immediately no longer be profitable if I would hire an editor. That's the main problem. No, probably like 50. Yeah, still. Like I know a YouTuber, a Dutch YouTuber who has like 2 million subscribers. And he asks around 75 to 100 per video. I guess if you're a smaller creator, you could ask 50 bucks. But my videos still don't make 50 bucks. Like the vast majority of my videos do not know, or do not make 50 bucks. Enzo Knol? Yes, Enzo Knol. Yes. I don't know him personally, but a friend of mine is his editor. Or was his editor. I don't know if he's still editing for him. So that is why I know. That is why I know. But yeah, that is a pretty normal price apparently for like an editor of a YouTuber. The problem is just that my videos don't make that amount of money. How are you then doing YouTube as a living? So it is a big combination of a lot of different things. There is, of course, YouTube, like the actual videos that I make, and then the ad revenue. There is memberships. Then on Twitch we got ads, and we also have subscriptions. Then there is a Patreon. There's a donation link, which is not on screen right now as I've disabled that because nothing is working this live stream. But we have a donation link, and all of those things together accumulate an amount that I am able to live off of. But it is not like I'm just earning that much from YouTube. And also something which is really important is that, so the way my channel works, and the way that many other YouTube channels don't work, is my YouTube channel has a lot of tutorials. My YouTube channel has a lot of tutorials. And the thing about tutorials is that they very slowly gain views over time. So it is not like most trendy videos a YouTuber publishes, and then the vast majority of views are accumulated in like the first 24 hours. And after that, the video kind of dies down. I still have videos that I've uploaded over 3 years ago that are still consistently getting some views. Not a lot, but some views. And if you have that with like 600 videos, then you still get like 1 million views per month. So yeah, that is my channel. That is literally how my channel works. And how my channel monetizes. We still are averaging around 1 million views per month. And yeah, that totals to, you know, an amount of money. Not much, mind you, but enough for me to live off of. Not a off-brand KFC. See you later. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, so that is, that's the reality. That is the reality of Kevin SMP and YouTube and stuff like that. It's still so annoying that everything related to the on-screen chat doesn't work. Like... Okay, you guys can see this, right? Yeah. So here it just says loading. But it is just not loading. It is just so frustrating if you don't really know what the problem is. Like, it seems to work perfectly fine. It is so weird. I could claim like around 10 cents from Modriv. Yo, you're rich? AWS problem? I don't think so. I don't think so. Though I do have to be honest, I don't really know what... I don't really know what Streambot relies on. I think Streambot relies on nothing but like your own PC. Maybe it is Windows. Maybe it is Windows. I actually had a Windows update yesterday. Maybe that is what broke it all. Could be. I would believe it. I would believe it. I would totally believe it. Maybe this is just Windows. Maybe it has been Windows all along. Let's see. Oh, now this is broken again. Man. I updated also. Is Streambot still working for you? Are you using Streambot as well? I'm just trying to see if this fixes the issue. Let's see. Yeah, this fully works. Why does this work? Force. Can I force it to connect? Really strange. Not gonna lie, it would be fun you switching to Linux. You know, I would love to switch to Linux on one hand. On the other hand, I would probably have so many incompatible pieces of software that it would just be horrible. Copy YouTube feed URL. Wait. What does that do? It doesn't do anything. It is so weird how it just doesn't work. It is so... Oh, wait. Wait. 4. Okay. Just quickly checking if this fixes it. No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. If only it would. If only it would. Yeah, it's really broken. Also, it just suddenly broke. It's so weird. This is like the third piece of software I've tried to find that could like combine my chats. But it is just not at all working. It is so immensely hard to find a piece of software which can combine like the YouTube and Twitch chat. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Please unban me. I had an auto clicker. Why did you have an auto clicker on then? Why did you use it? Lakas. Yeah, so that is basically all the information I wanted to share today. Let's have a quick look around here in the spawn. And I mean, it's a website, not a software, right? Streambot is a software. It just doesn't work. Set the chat background to 0%. Nah. Switching to Linux will be kind of easy to do for you. I don't know though. I'm using quite a lot of software, which is probably not supported. 99% of software would work. Yeah, but that's the problem. I need 100% of software. I need everything to work. I'll have a look at it at some point, but it is not something which is very high on my priority list. I know people really want me to switch to Linux, which I don't really know why that is such a hype. I don't know why people want me in particular to switch. Like, you're not gonna notice anything, even if I do. Like, the videos are gonna stay the same. It's not like the videos will become better if I switch to Linux. But for some reason, you guys really want me to switch. Maybe I'll make a video on that. If I actually end up doing it, I'll probably cover it on the second channel. I think that would be fun. Like, my first impressions after switching to Linux. Any app works with Win apps? Okay, so who here in chat is currently on Linux? How many of you guys are using Linux, actually? Also, why are these guests... Why are they dinner boned? Who dinner boned them? Like, who did that to them? You're normal. You're Lobster. Why is your name Lobster? Who made this home, actually? Make sure to click the waypoint. Hi. Click the waypoint. There we go. Who's... Oh, it's Alex. Alex made it. And he's selling a... Okay, he's selling a maze. He's selling golden apples. Oh, a lot of you guys are on Linux, actually. Crazy. Man. I don't think MC viewers would be interested in Linux. Yeah, that's why I said I will do it on my second channel, because that is not a Minecraft channel. Yeah, no, I won't upload a video here about Linux, but on my second channel I might. On my second channel I might. And who made this, by the way? Oh, whoops, I accidentally grabbed it. Who owns this? Who owns this place? You could try dual boot. Yeah, so I would definitely do a dual boot. I think nobody owns this. I think there's no owner at all. Oh, there is. No, there's not. Unlimited. I don't even know what that means. There's no owner, huh? I'll probably dual boot if I'm actually gonna try it at some point. And then I'll make a video about my first impressions and I will try everything out. And only after that will I actually fully switch if I like it enough and if it all works well enough. But yeah. Use VM, maybe. I'm not, like, currently Windows still kind of works fine for me, so I don't feel pressured to, like, immediately switch. But if I'm starting to have more problems with Windows, then I definitely will make the switch. Then I definitely will. Also, I'm still so frustrated that the on-screen chat doesn't work. I really have no clue why it is not working. It is so strange. And I've changed nothing at all related to the software, but it just doesn't work. I really need to figure out a way to have a consistent on-screen chat. Or maybe I should just discard the Twitch chat at all. And I should just only have the YouTube chat pop up on screen. Because I'm pretty sure that is doable. Like, I would still see the Twitch chat myself, but then it would just not appear on screen. Because for some reason it is such a ginormous hassle to have Twitch and YouTube combined. That's discrimination. I know. It is just... I've tried 4 different pieces of software, I think, so far, to combine YouTube and Twitch on screen. They all break eventually. This is like the 4th one. Streambot, which is just not working anymore now. Oh. Chatty don't like us. I love you, Meg. I do. It is just not working anymore. Like, nothing is working. It is so immensely frustrating. I mean, other YouTubers do it. Yes, I don't know how they're doing it. Other YouTubers do it. If you know what software they use to do it, let me know. But I am not, like, I've tried 4 pieces of software. All pieces of software that, you know, other YouTubers were apparently using. It just doesn't work for me in particular. It is so annoying, man. It is so annoying. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Also, do we have anything down here? Like, what is the lowest point someone has built anything here? Oh, there's still nothing here whatsoever, except for you. Okay, goodbye. We'll be open for the next major update. Yeah, that's not gonna come. Maybe Streamlabs. I'm pretty sure with Streamlabs' free plan, you can't, like, combine chats. Doesn't really work. Yeah, Streambot worked fine for me until today. And now it just decided. Like, I streamed 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago I streamed here on the channel. It worked fine. It worked totally fine. It is just today that it just doesn't work anymore. It's so frustrating. I don't really know really don't know what the problem is. But you can see it in the bottom right. That loading thing, it's not going away. And everything which is done with Streamlabs still does work. So, like, this works. You see? The tipping goal, I mean, we're not nowhere close to reaching it, but the tipping goal works. So that is something which we have. But just the chat doesn't work. Which is so weird. Maybe I can... Can I even do an on-screen chat? Let's see. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something. Can I add a chat this way? Your stream chat. Oh. Oh, that looks really bad. Start using SE, bro. I am using SE. The problem is, so my biggest issue for those who are confused that I'm not just using something like Stream Elements, is that I want my chat to be combined. I want both YouTube and Twitch combined into one, which is something that Stream Elements doesn't allow you to do. That is the biggest issue. Look, I can have that. But that's not really a nice chat. That looks awful. That looks awful, man. Also, the font is so small. It's fine. It is not. I should at least make it a lot bigger. Wait, let me try something. I'm gonna try something live here. Let's see. Can I change this to... Okay, the font is different. And I want to make the font bigger. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's starting to look like something. Oh, you guys can't see it. Why does it work for you guys? It doesn't work for you guys. It only works for me. Man. It's so bad. Everything breaks today. You will get to make it work. I hope so, but... This is Stream Elements. The thing you're looking at right now... That should be... That should show my on-screen chat. Even that is not working. Kassa, do you want help with your chat? The chat is okay, that works. Look, something is appearing now. Something is appearing. And then we lower the opacity. But will the opacity of the whole chat will lower. I just want to lower the background opacity. Ah. Turn on your DMs. No, I will get spammed. I've tried that before. Oh, yeah, no, it's so yeah, this has been my day. My day has been like this. I'm not gonna do this now. I'll do it after the stream. I'll do it after the stream. It's not working. I can't make it transparent. I wanted to, I couldn't. It doesn't allow me. It does not allow me to do that. You can? It doesn't work for me. We're gonna stop talking about the chat now. It's so frustrating. Oh man, streaming is annoying. Screen share, bro. No, we're on a Minecraft channel. We're on a Minecraft channel. Let's have a look here around spawn. And after that, I'm gonna try to fix everything. And hopefully tomorrow we can do a normal live stream where not everything just goes wrong constantly. Also, did anyone buy anything here? Wait, one person did. Oh, but they didn't. Oh, they didn't. I think so. I think somebody actually bought this plot. I think somebody bought this plot and then they just didn't renew it. And that is why it looks like this. So now anyone can buy it. But, you know, there's just... The building is still there, but it's not owned by anyone anymore. I think that is what's going on here. Probably the same... Oh, no! Look, somebody actually still owns this. Somebody who is not on the server, mind you, but somebody does still own this. That is interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Go to theme. I'm gonna do it all after the stream. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm too frustrated. Nothing works. Streamlabs doesn't work. Stream Elements doesn't work. Streambot doesn't work. I'm frustrated. I'm not gonna do it now. I'll do it after the stream. I'll fix it all after the stream. Let's do it after. I will figure it out. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. The next stream, I will have something on screen again. Okay, I should disable the chat real quick. There we go. Now there's only the donation goal. It looks so awful. I hate it. I hate it. I don't get why software can just decide to not work. Like, software can just decide to be like, nah, I don't feel like it today. And then it will just stop working. Typical. Wait, can I? Okay, there we go. Because I didn't update anything and I didn't change anything, but still doesn't work. It's so annoying. If you start coding or modding, you're gonna feel like pain every minute. Probably. Especially at the start, most likely. POV first stream. Yeah, if only I were not streaming for like 2 years already, if it isn't more. I've been streaming for a while, and still, things can just suddenly just stop working. They suddenly can just stop working. Does somebody still own this plot, actually? No. Nobody does. Also, nobody owns this one. Is this one still owned by someone? I think so, right? Shop here. Wow. They actually built a whole shop. Is there no sign? Oh, there is. Oh, Lakas. Lakas, it is yours. You want to unban? I did not ban you, Lakas. I am not the one who banned you. I don't know why you were even banned. Oh, but you built this whole shop? Interesting. You built this whole thing? Damn. Nice. I was auto banned. Well, don't use anything La Casada. There you go. Don't use things on the server that can ban you, because... Yeah. You shouldn't. You shouldn't! What PC specs do you have? I have a 2080 Ti, Intel i9 9900K, and those are the most important specs you probably care about. Anyone here? Nobody built on this floor. Interesting. Somebody did build here, though. Okay. Wait, who owns this? It is rented. I just don't know who actually owns it. Buy area, sell area. These are literally empty. I don't think no, I think nobody owns it anymore. Pretty sure. Would you like to check out my server for a video at some point? Probably not. I don't make videos about Minecraft servers. I make videos about how to create servers and about plugins and stuff like that, but I don't actually review Minecraft servers in videos. I've never done that before. I do get a lot of emails about that. Like people asking, hey Kasai, can you maybe like make a video about my Minecraft server? I've never done that before. So probably not, but probably in a live stream, I can check it out. A day 415 waiting for Kasai Sura to say hi. Hi. What do you mean 415? You've not been commenting that for 415 under all of my videos. You've not done that. I would have noticed. I read YouTube comments. At least I try to read many of them. Guys, he said hi. He did! Crazy. Also, who owns this? I think nobody... Oh, nobody owns this. Yeah. This is what I mean. So many people have joined the server and have just not done anything ever since. So all of this area is just deserted. Yeah, rent. Look, you can just buy this. You can just buy this and then you will get all of this stuff. All of this stuff will just be yours if you buy this now. Because nobody owns it, so anyone can just buy it. Remember me, Kasai? Yo, hey Kay, thank you for the 10.
Hey_CC tipped 10 euros.
Yo!
What's good, Kasai? Do you remember me?
Yo, what's up, Kay? Of course I remember you. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you for the big donation. I appreciate it a lot, Kay. How you doing today? How you doing today? Are you on the server, Kay? Kay's not on the server. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We now actually have, like, the goal is increasing, which is great. Yeah, tip goal. There it is, the tip goal. It's on 10 now. I hate the tip goal is also just not working today. Nothing works. I'm a professional streamer, trust me. I'm a professional streamer. Can I not just put it here? Oh, it's not working. It's centered now. I'm a professional streamer, trust me. Center, okay, and then we lower it. There we go, tip goal. I'm a professional streamer. Fix it after stream. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, man. Who owns this, actually? Is there somebody who owns this? Verk. Oh, Verk. Verk. What's up, Verk? Verk doesn't own it anymore, I think. So all of this stuff, Verk can just lose all of this. To be fair, the tip goal looks good. Don't say that my easy and quick solution looks good all of a sudden. Don't come to me and be like, oh Kasai, this random thing which you did in like a minute looks better than the thing you spent much time on. Don't be like that. It looks fine. Stop saying that. Anyway, Kay, thank you for the 10 euros. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, man. Oh yeah, that looks great. Stop, Buck! Stop saying that. Stop being like, oh, guess it looks great. Don't say that about something I just quickly cooked up. Can't be like that. Okay. This is also not owned by anyone. All of this stuff is not owned by anyone anymore. What is this server? This is my Minecraft server that I'm about to shut down in like 1 or 2 weeks probably. You are a professional streamer? Of course. Hey, professional... Okay, no, that's not true. I wanted to say professional doesn't have to mean good. But that kind of is the thing about being professional. I've just done it for a while. I'm not good at it. Small streamer? I definitely am a small streamer, yes. Has my base been griefed yet? Oh, Mac, I'll have a look for you, mate. I'll have a look for you. Where was your base again? On which floor? Oh, you... Of course. Of course. Of course. Let's go to the waystone. And then private waystone. Oh, there's so many. Oh, Meg, what is yours called again? Basement. Oh, basement. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Teleport. Oh? Oh, it's still intact. Meg, look at that. It is still intact. It has still not been griefed. I actually expected it to be griefed. Wow. Wow. The Uwu chamber. Oh. I did not expect it to still be around, but would you look at that? Leak the coordinates? Nah. Those who find it will find it. And they will be able to destroy it. I'm not gonna leak it. Max chamber. Look at all of the good gear. Let me burn. Pew pew. Me no miss. For those who find it, there is so much good gear here, guys. Look at all of the totems. Look at that. I think there are more totems in this chest, actually. Yeah, look at that. There's so much good gear here. If you want to find this and loot it and get like the best stuff in the game, have fun. Have fun. You can. Is that my chamber? No, that's Hitman's chamber. Oh, that is Random Chat's chamber. Does he also have... No, nothing there. Deck. Oh. Oh, there's nothing in Deck's chamber. You just left Deck? Oh, man. Oh, man. And here we got some farms. Looks like those are still around. Hello. Hello, little sheep. Hello, cows. How you doing? Actually, so surprised that this has not been griefed yet. It is such a big base as well. Like, it is actually big. There's actually a lot here. I totally expected it to be griefed a long time ago. Mac, you built it in a great location. I don't even know where you built it. Like, I've not even seen the coordinates myself. But you built it in a great location. Oh, these are also still here? Look at them. Wow. You can F3. You want me to share the coordinates? You don't care anymore? Are you sure? I don't care. Oh. Oh, no. How many people do we have on the server? 13. Okay, so those 13 people will then be able to grief this whole thing. You want me to actually do it? Oh, man. That's the end of an era, though. That's the end of an era. It will be over forever. Okay, what happened to Kevin? Kevin is dying, unfortunately. It's so good you actually want to do it? What do you guys say? Do you want the coordinates of this base? Do you want to grieve it? And I see people say yes. Everyone in the server says yeah. Everyone in the live chat says no. TP is oh no. You gotta earn it. You gotta find it. You can at least get really good gear here. Like, we got some solid gear. And all of these villagers. Fortune. Sharpness. Protection. Okay, let me share it then. There we go. Oh! Damn, you build it far away from spawn, Meg. You actually build it far away from spawn. That is crazy. Minus 8,000. And 6,500 as well. That's crazy. Okay. Dude, Kasa, you sound like an NPC. What is that supposed to mean? What does an NPC even sound like? In what way do I sound like an NPC? What is it even supposed to mean? Kasa, your tip goal's the best. What do you mean? My tip goal's the best. You like the look of it? Tip goal? 10 euros out of 150? For those who don't know, I'm saving up for a new PC slowly. That is why we have a tip goal nowadays. Also, it just helps out the channel. So if you feel like tipping, you can type !tip. And then you will get a link and you click on there and you make a donation. And everything above 250 has TTS enabled. So that's fun as well. It looks minimalistic. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is. Just looks majestic. What is a majestic tipping goal even? Did you get the copper cape? Yes, sir. Look at that. Did you guys get the copper cape? Oh, let's check name MC, by the way. Let's check name MC real quick. Let's see. Capes. And then we're gonna check out... Ooh, 65k people have it. That is not a whole lot. That is not a whole lot still. Huh. Okay. Yo, Backhead. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 euros. Would you mind if Guava... Wait. Where is it? Would you mind if Guava and I made a Sasaikura movie? I don't know what that would even imply. I don't know what a Sasaikura movie would be or look like, but... as long as you don't re-upload my content, yes. Go for it. I got an ad, I apologize. Because that chat also looks better without background. You tried it in the past stream and said it looked better. Oh, my chat. I mean, it kind of... Why do you guys not like backgrounds? It makes it better. It makes it easy... Bleh, I can't talk today. It makes it easier to read. It makes it way easier to read if you have a background. By the way, you should change the tip goal. Yeah, I should lower it. We're not gonna reach the tip goal anyway today. It's 12 now. What do you mean it's 12 now? The tip goal is... Oh, that you mean. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, all of the tips made through YouTube don't count towards that goal. I'm not able to do that. Once again, stream elements. Stream or stream labs. I think it is stream elements. But only the donations made through the actual, like, tipping page count towards that goal. And everything made through YouTube will just not count up there. I don't know if that is something I can do. I would totally love to have like a fixed tipping goal. Or like a combined one. But I don't think that is something I can do. I'm pretty sure it's only for YouTube. There will be complicated ways to do it. I love complicated ways to get things done. That's basically what I've done with my live chat as well. Like having it on screen, even though it doesn't work now. The problem is just that complicated things also break quickly. And I don't want that. I don't want it to break again. Everything keeps breaking. Oh, man. Want to try a mod pack? I would say recommend it on my Discord. You guys can ask me anything during a stream. I appreciate every single chat message. But when it comes to recommendations, simply recommend it on Discord. Like, I can say I will check something out during this live stream, but I will forget basically as soon as as the stream is over. So the Discord really is the best place to be. Because I go into survival mode and defend the base solo. Mac. Crazy, man. Yeah, no, I will not be doing that. Also, I don't think anyone will be even remotely close to here. Wait, let's have a look around. Let's see if there's someone who's actually... who's actually close. Is there anyone here in the area? Because you're the best streamer? I appreciate it! I'm not a very good streamer, though. Look at me and all my streaming problems. I'm better at making videos than streaming. I just love live streaming a lot. And I'm not saying I'm good at making videos, but I am better at making videos than I am at live streaming. But I still love streaming a lot, which is why I try to do it as frequently as possible, but I'm bad at it. Look at me struggling with my live chat just not working. It is so annoying. Even though it has always worked. Dude, you sound like my dude. And he's a dog. What do you mean? What is that whole sentence? What is that even supposed to mean? Oh. Very interesting. Dude, rip Java mod developers. Why that? Kasa, how's your day going? My day's going fine. My day's going pretty fine. It is going pretty fine. How can I get back to spawn? Oh, this is not the spawn location. Does he even see Twitch chat? No, I don't. I never reached Twitch chat. Even that Twitch chat I've not actually seen. Yeah, but okay, that is just it, you know. Kevin SMP, it was fun while it lasted, but it is just, it is sad. Don't say sad. I literally just read your message on Twitch. It was a joke. Oh. Yeah, no, that's it. Kevin SMP, big field project. It was fun while it lasted. It's a joke, bruh. I know. It was a joke from me as well. Yeah, the server is just not very popular. It is not popular. It has not done well. Like, even during a live stream, we have like 12 people online. It is just not a fun server to play on. And I think we would have a much better time spending these resources on something else. Would you guys like a modded Minecraft server in place of Kevin SMP? Would you like to have like a fully modded server? I'm not gonna say what yet or what we're doing, but would you be down to have like a modded server to play on instead of Kevin SMP? I would not. That's fair. That's a fair opinion. Java mod developers are now moving to the Bedrock Edition marketplace. I mean, they're not doing that now. That has been happening for a while already. But yeah, that is definitely a movement which is happening. I mean, Bedrock Edition is a place where you can nicely monetize on, and Java Edition is not really that, as Mojang has very strict EULA and commercial guidelines. So, you're right. You're right, that is something which is happening, but it's been happening for a while now. Better condition marketplaces like Minecraft owned by EA. It is so sad that that is kind of true. Oh. Also, should we just open the end already in this lot? I don't know how to open the end though. I don't know how we disabled it. I think only random chat knows. I think random chat is the only one who knows how to do this. This is what I mean with mismanagement. We barely know what we're using, what plugins we're using on what server, and what is causing what setting to like work or not work. We have so many plugins on here. And I'm pretty sure one of them, Spigot config. So I think that it is not even the Spigot config, which is making it so that the end is not working. I think it is another plugin which is keeping it from actually working. Oh, maybe it is a config. Should we open it already or not? We could open it already. Cause the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream on here. This server is so miserably filled that I kind of just want to shut it down. And we could just open the end, and if somebody wants to defeat the Ender Dragon, then you know, we could do that. Is any of you guys close to the end? Porcaside's crashing out. I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. I'm fine. It is just the server I don't enjoy anymore, and I want to close it down. And then I just have my stream, which is not working. Yo, Mac, thank you so much.
My egg rolls tipped 50 euros. Okay, back to Pokemon Legends. I enjoy your stream.
Yo, thank you so much, Mac. Thank you for the 50 euros. That's crazy. W's in chat for Mac. Absolute W's. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, and have fun playing Pokemon Legends EA. That's crazy. Thank you for the 50 euros. Yo, absolutely insane, man. Thank you, W's in chat for Mac. Absolute W's. Damn, that's awesome, man. Have a fun time. I hope you have a fun time with the game, by the way. Hope you're having a fun time. Did you know Yentro was the robber? No. It was Yentro all along. That's crazy. Yes, I'm loving it. Nice. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We might have to trade some Pokemon at some point. I might need your game to fill up the Pokédex. Have fun, man. Have fun. Okay. Is anyone close to an end portal? Cause I kind of, so I can open the ends. I would say let's do it. I will just open the end. I will change the bucket setting, and then I will reload the server, and then just see if that works or not. Also, Hitman, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. W's in chat for Hitman. Thank you, thank you. No on chat screen. No chat on screen. It's not working. We talked about it for the majority of this stream, but right before I started, the chat just decided to die. And it now just doesn't work. The software which I use for the on-screen chat is just not working. So that is something I will attempt to fix after the stream. Hopefully I can fix it again, but... Oh... Cause the quality is dying. The quality of what? Yeah, it's sad. The stream quality? I mean, I think it's just your internet being bad, honestly. Or is the quality bad for all of you guys? But I think it is your internet. I'm not sure though. It's good for me? Alright, nice. Hey, let me just reboot the server. And then the end will be open. We can check out the Ender Dragon, and that is probably gonna be the last the last Kevin SMP stream I will be doing. The server will probably shut down within 1 or 2 weeks. I will make an announcement on the Discord when the server actually does shut down. I'll make like an announcement in just like the overall announcement channel. But yeah, no, we are definitely we're ending it. We're ending it. It has been a good run, but you know, I want to fill up these server resources with something that people will actually enjoy. So okay, let me reboot the server. There we go. Hopefully it boots up correctly, and hopefully the end will actually be open if we do this, because I am not sure if it will be. I am not sure. It is generated already. That is concerning. That is concerning. I do not know if the server will even work. I don't know if the end will even be enabled or not. We got so many different plugins and so many different things on this server. I can bring you into the end. I don't know if the end is open though. Like, okay, we're in the server. I don't know if the end would work though. When we talk about our amazing server logo. You mean this one? Let's see. So we're on the server again. Is anyone close to an end portal? Nuruk, because I love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's see if the end is actually open or not. It's lagging like crazy, is it? Let's see if it works. Nope, doesn't. Yeah, that's a very good question. How did random chat disable the ends? I have literally no clue. We have so many different plugins on this server. Ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not gonna help me. Let's see. In the spigot files, there's an option. No, that is disabled or enabled. It is already enabled in the spigot files. This is not that problem. There's another plugin which is disabling the ends. And I have no clue which plugin it is because we have like 50 plugins on this server. That is what I mean. The server is such a mess and I don't enjoy having it at all. I really dislike the Kevin SMP. Bucket YML. No, it's not Bucket or Spigot YML. It's already enabled there. Everything is enabled there. It is another plugin which is causing it, not a setting in like the default config. I just don't know which one it is though. The end of the end. I know, right? Do you want me to make you OP, code line? I can make you OP. There you go. I don't know if the world works though. Like, we have way too many different plugins on this server. It is such a messy server. I really don't like it. This is... One of the biggest field projects I've done, just because we rushed it so hard. Like, we rushed this server so hard. And, yeah. It kinda ruined, it kinda ruined everything. It kinda just broke everything. I can't even, like, the fact that I can't even enable the end right now because we have too many different plugins, which are all interfering with each other, and because of that it's just not working. It is just awful, man. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through the plugin list to see what plugin could potentially keep us from going to the end. But I really have no clue. Kevin is such a random name for people who didn't see the exact stream. Yeah, that as well. That as well. There are so many things that just don't work on this server. It's just from the name to the concept to everything. It was just not fun. It was just not fun. And now I'm not even able to... this is... Oh, man, no. Okay, yeah. It is... I've learned my lesson. We should never... rush a project like this. We should never rush a Minecraft server to begin with. Like, we should take our time. We should be very careful with what we release. And also, I don't even know if I would want another public Minecraft server. Even the plugin waits for the end update. Oh, for real. For real, man. What happened during the exact cat incident? You didn't see? Not even KG. If eventually KG is finished enough that it can basically run on its own and it doesn't require a lot of mod interference or development at all, then I guess I would be fine having that server around. After everything has been, like, fully tested and whatever. But outside of that, yeah, no, I don't think I will. The thing is just, I am very busy with just making videos and doing live streams and just content creating in general. I'm so busy with that I don't really have time to, like, develop a whole Minecraft server. And I keep opening servers because I just want a server to, like, play on and be on and just have a fun time on. But in reality, I would have to give, like, the whole development out of hand. Like, someone else has to fulfill the development role if I want to keep up my uploads and stuff. And because, in case you didn't know, developing a Minecraft server is very time consuming. Like, if you want to develop a good Minecraft server, it will consume a lot of your time. And YouTube is kind of time consuming as well. So doing them both is just, I would physically not have enough hours in my day to do that. Which is why, you know, I prefer working on YouTube stuff. And because of that, I should just not have a public Minecraft server. Why don't you just partner with a Minecraft server? I could potentially do that at some point, but right now I'm not sure. Could you give me the star permission? Yeah, no, things are getting blocked all around. I know things are... I don't know which plugin is doing that either. Even with the star permission code line, you're not able to do everything. This server is, like, broken. We have, like, so many plugins on here. I'm just scrolling through it all. Keep yapping, dude. How can I add custom items to the mod engine? What? You mean model engine? I'm gonna make a tutorial on that soon, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, okay. Well, it seems like we're not able to open the end, so I think we're just gonna end the stream. I have so many things I want to work on. I want to finish a video. It's like gonna be an hour-long video that I will upload tomorrow. And, yeah, when it comes to Kevin SMP, everything is broken here. It is so broken that I'm not even able to open up the end. I'm not even able to open up the end. The whole server issue is broken. I'm gonna keep the server on for, let's say, 1 or 2 more weeks. And after that, I'm just gonna shut the whole thing down. The server will be gone and forgotten. And we're gonna move on with other cool projects that involve a lot more. You know, I think we're just gonna do more events, more temporary servers that will be around for maybe a few streams. Like back in the day, we used to do some hardcore events, and we also used to do like some actual survival servers, but it was in a survival server that was around just for like 4 or 5 streams, and then we would kind of end that. Those types of servers, I feel like fit the channel way better than having like a permanent Minecraft server. And I saw, I think it was Codeline or Hitman, you said not even KG. The whole thing with KG is it would basically be a partnership. It would not be my server. You know, it would be the server from the people who are making it, and I would kind of be partnered with that. Like, yes, it would run on my domain, and it would have my name on it, but it will be more of a partnership. I'm not actively developing that server to begin with. And I've kind of decided for myself that I don't want... you basically own us. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I feel like I should not own a public Minecraft server that I would have to develop myself, because I just don't have the... I just don't really have the time for that. And it's also not really something I want to do currently. I just really enjoy making content and videos, and we need to do more live streams where we just do events and where we play on like a Minecraft hardcore server, but then just for like 4 streams and then we close it down again. I think that is definitely better fitting on this channel, and we've tried like 3 public servers now. We've had SoraCraft, we've had SekaiCraft, oh, we've also had Kasai's World, which has been around for a while. I don't know if you remember, but we had Kasai's World. And now we had Kevin's SMP, or Kevin SMP. So 4 servers, and all of them basically had like the same issue. I was the one who mostly tried to like develop it and whatever, and every single time we just stumbled upon the same issue, which is that, you know, the whole video creation thing takes time. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to focus on that more. And yeah, then it all kind of falls apart. We should do more events. We should really think about more events to do. That would be so much fun. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This server is going to be online for a few more days. If I figure out how to enable the end, I will enable the end. I will make an announcement on the Discord server that this server is going to be shutting down. And yeah, that's it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have an incredible rest of your day. I'll be back streaming either tomorrow or the day after that. I don't really know when exactly, but I will be back soon. I'm gonna try to stream more anyway. Like, I've been quite inactive, but trust me, I'm starting to kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to step up my game again. I've been kind of inactive, and some projects I have going on just take way longer than I expected them to take, but more content should be coming soon. Thank you so much for sticking around, even during the times where I don't upload that much or where I don't stream that much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being around. And then I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.